Welcome to 36 Full Press and Craps Nation, YouTube's premier craps channel. Hey, good evening and welcome to my channel. This is 36 Full Press and welcome to another episode of Around the Layout. In this episode, I want to cover a couple of different things. First of all, I want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. And with the new look of the channel and with what's going on with the COVID-19 virus, along with the casino shuts down, different things that are happening, there's a lot more growth in Craps Nation, to say the least. A lot more new channels. So if you can, look at the link down below. I'll have a link to the Craps Nation YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share that channel with all your friends. Let's see if we can grow that channel also. Two new players to Craps Nation I'll have for this episode Around the Layout. So I'll introduce their channels. We'll ask them some questions. And with all these new home builds, it's really kind of nice to see the growth. Also, I just wanted to mention I'm teaming up with PayPal. All of my I'm sending out the chips, right? So any donation of $1 or more, I'll send you out a chip, which I just got to reach out to Dave Carlin from Same Bet to see where my next order of chips is at. They're supposed to be here May 1st, but with all the delays, I understand everything is running behind. All that money that's going from there, I'm teaming up with PayPal, and I'll put the hashtag into it. All that money is going to go to a local community outreach for anybody that is set up with PayPal through their own charity. So I'm actually filtering that money. It's actually never coming to me. It's actually going, once it goes to PayPal, PayPal will disperse that money to that local charity. So I'm working with that, and I'm also working with Teespring. So anything for the month of May, and I'm going to try to get June also, anything that's 36 Full Press or Craps Nation, link is in below in the description for anything through Teespring. All of the money from that will be filtered out to help with the COVID-19 relief fund. So it's just a little something that I'm trying to do, just to kind of help promote. Everybody staying home, everybody staying safe. A lot of family that's working in the hospitals, trying to do the best things that they can do. So want to say thank you to everybody that's doing that. So stay tuned. We're going to get a couple new guys here around the layout, and let's check out their channels. Click on their links, which I'll have both of them in the link below. We'll check out their channels, and we will see if we can help grow the craps community. So until later, you guys know what to do. Press out.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? Press here. Right back at it with another episode of Around the Layout. In this episode, I have my friend Ted, goes by Midnight Train 66. Say what's up, Ted.
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Very good. So in this episode, just like all the others, right, we got Low Roller Craps ahead, and I've got Midnight Train 66. Craps Nation is growing. We're getting bigger by the day, right? So we got home builds. We got people just wanting to join in. We got live streams. We have people just doing the 36 rule challenges. Ted's got his mask up there. Everybody's just having fun, right? We're trying to entertain ourselves. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm digging it, right? So, with this on my channel, what I'm wanting to do is I'm really wanting to, I'm not testing any strategies. The casinos are closed, so I'm really not working on anything. So really, the best thing that I feel like I can do is I can kind of bring everybody into the fold, right? A good leader takes everybody and he kind of crowds them up and gets everybody on the same page. So with that being said, I just kind of want to use my opportunity here with Around the Layout to really kind of introduce everybody else's channels as we go. There might be smaller channels that people are just not seeing that are putting out good content. So this is Ted, Midnight Train 66. I'll have his link in the description. So go ahead and tell me if you had a choice, what is your best bet or your favorite betting strategy if you had to pick one?
The one I'm starting to get into is where I start off with the 500 bankroll, and then I'll go 260 inside and start pressing up. I mean, not inside, but 260 across.
Okay.
And then I'll start pressing up and everything. Go up a couple of them and bring it down.
Okay.
But like most people, I started off low rolling and everything. As you probably have seen on some of the chats or the live feeds that we do on Sunday, I've been trying to push myself even more and more to doing the presses, because that's where I'm seeing money is coming from and everything. I started off with looking at you in the very beginning, doing the blender and all that kind of stuff, and I made money and stuff, which was good. But the blender just wasn't. It's a slow grind roll and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
I made a little bit of changes to the to my version of the blender, which you encouraged and stuff like that. So, but still, it's all a grind and everything.
Right. Yeah, and just to touch on that, that's the reason why is, unlike most people, I have the casino right there. Like, literally, see where it's at? It's like right out my window. So my goal was to make X amount of money every day. I can go to the casino for 15, 20 minutes. I want to make $100. I was finding ways to just make money. I wasn't looking to press, and try to see if I could hit it and maybe lose, maybe not. I was trying to protect. So that was the whole idea of that. Do I play the blender much? Nah, if I want to mess around and just make a couple bucks, or maybe I want to, pay for my drinks at the Browns game and get the free parking, I might play it just to protect my bankroll. But so you notice that's how you're feeling like you're starting to get more and more comfortable with pressing and having bigger bets out there is what you're getting at. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly, and that's one of the reasons why I have the tables, to help learn to get myself prepared for those big bets. Do I think I'm going to go up to, like I've been doing, 640 across?
Right.
Right now? No, but I'm preparing myself. Like you train as you fight.
Right.
Right now I'm in the process of training myself, building up, learning how to build up my base, my bankroll, to get it up to where I can press those 640 stuff across. And so when I do it at the casino, because I only live an hour away from Atlantic City, yeah, so it's not that hard for me to go down there to do it and stuff like that. But I don't want to waste an hour drive and an hour back to throw one roll down there and lose $600 and be scared at doing it.
All right. Yeah, scared money is lost money, as we all know. And anybody that plays this game and gets up in the upper denoms and wants to really play the game, you have to get it out there and you have to work through it. I remember early on with trying to marry some strategies with some throwing. I was putting big bets, and I even did the live, pushing $100 up to max bet. And even though it's fake money, and even though you still kind of get the jitters, like as if you're, playing. Some people, I don't know, get nervous playing. I don't know. Maybe I just done it too much, but that idea is still there. So let's flip the table, and let's say, okay, you like to do that. What are you not going to waste your time on? What is your Hail Mary or something you're not even going to play? What are you just not even, like, what bets are on the layout that you don't even mess with?
I really don't mess with the prop bets and everything. I haven't really got into it, and I'm not an odds better either. I hate putting odds out there because I see that as being thrown away money.
Absolutely.
I don't like those. I mean,
right.
I'll sometimes I did a kind of like your Cleveland hustle. I did an AC hustle too.
You want to talk about that for a second? Go ahead and explain it.
Actually, I don't want to do that right because it's not fresh in my head right now.
Okay.
I haven't done that for a little bit, so I don't want to throw out information I'm not familiar yet. I know I would put a layout of a 400 or not 400. I would put a layout on the 4, and then I'll work the inside and stuff like that. But I'll also work the prop bets and stuff like that
Right.
for the inside numbers and try to build
Mm-hmm.
that kind of like what you did.
Right.
But I just haven't really worked that quite yet. I'm still working on trying to build that money up.
Right, and that's what I'm hoping my subscribers, that anybody is looking to, just check out new channels, we'll get to see, right? You're constantly working like we all do to kind of, what works best with us. What's our appetite for risk? What are we looking to gain? Are we just popping in? You're an hour outside of Atlantic City, so I mean, ideally you're retired, so you could, do what you want to do, go as much as you want to, so you can, come up with a strategy that you're most comfortable with. So this is a part of Around the Layout that isn't really about me. It's really about you and your channel and what it is that you want to, let your subscribers know, what you're looking to do, where you came from, how you ended up with a table in your garage, it looks like.
Yep.
So, I mean, when I started, it was only a couple home builds, and I think it was like, I can't even remember, Crypto Wolf, which I've actually played with in Vegas, Dangerous Arm, and I don't know, Phone Thrower, I don't know. I think that was about it, so.
Right. I've met a few people and stuff while playing like in Atlantic City. DJ Thunder, met him, played with him a few times. I haven't met a lot of people, but I've met a few.
Mm-hmm.
One of the original reasons why I did this was my roommate actually got me involved into the casinos with all the comps and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
I tried to build that up because I go to Las Vegas every January for a military bowling tournament. So I looked at it as a way to help cut the cost, get that, and that's one of the reasons why I like the blender and some of the grind is because I could stay on the table for a long time and build up those comps and everything.
Yeah. The comps are great in Vegas for the blender. I mean, I was averaging like 15,000, and I'm playing an hour. I'm getting like 15,000 points an hour on, on my platinum card. So
I mean,
nice.
I went to Las Vegas in January for a week and a half. I paid $92 for a whole week.
Right.
Everything besides any additional stuff I did, but for the hotel,
right.
$92 you can't for a week.
Yeah, you can't beat it. Right.
And free food.
Right. Free food. Yeah, absolutely.
Being
so how did you? So that's how you kind of got into craps, or is that how you kind of got into to having it at your house?
I got into it because of my roommate and stuff. But I started playing the slots and everything, and then I started playing some of the other tables like high card flush, pie cow, 4-card poker and stuff like that.
Mm.
And one of the things that hit me, and I heard it from somebody else, is that craps is the only game where the player has an influence in the game.
Mm-hmm.
No other bet, no other table, no other slot machine has that.
Yeah, El Toro talks about that. Yeah, this is the only thing that we actually control. We control the dice, or at least we have our hand in it. We can't deal our own cards and poker or blackjack, right? That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
Yep. And that's what I like. That's what I like about it.
Right.
I mean, there you can. I like the part to where you have the ability to influence the dice. Can we control the dice? No, but we can have an influence on the dice.
Right.
Where all the other games you can't influence.
Right. Yeah, and that's a good perspective, and that's, it's one of those things I feel like, it's a game. It really is just a game. Just like I see you got a Seattle Seahawks shirt on. People think that I'm a Browns fan, but, people can say whatever they want. But, I mean, I live in Cleveland, and this is the only thing I've really ever cared about was the Browns, watching them play as a kid. But, you get these great athletes, right, but they make mistakes. And it's so funny because people are like, oh, you can control dice or you're dice influence or you shoot dice. Well, why can you not just X? Well, it's like Tom Brady is supposed to be, the best quarterback since whatever, and he messes up. You know what I mean? People mess up. But what we really want to do is we really want to get our money out there, make something, and then recover our money back. That's the whole goal of the game, and try to, it's almost like you're waiting for that Jack in the Box head to pop out. You never know when it's going to come, So what else is it that you really, want people to know? What do you want them to know about Midnight Train 66? I know that you're doing the roster for Craps Nation. I know that I saw that on the chat. I know that's one of the things that, you're trying to do. I know you're ex-military, which, you and I kind of can see eye to eye on that. I spent a pretty good amount of time doing that. What else is it that you really, that separates you? What's different about your channel in comparison to everybody else that's, throwing 36 times down the felt like George or Bird Dog or Sleepy or, what do you want your subscribers to know about you? This is your opportunity. I'm giving you an opportunity.
I'm a person that likes to have fun. I'm somewhat a little shy a little bit, but once you get to know me, I like having a good time. I'm starting to get more comfortable and everything, doing some fun stuff, having mask on. Like I did a May the 4 be with you.
Yeah.
Where I did a 36 roll. I had a Darth Vader mask and the Chewbacca mask out and throwing dice with the mask on. So I enjoy having fun. But I'm also a person when it comes to business, it's time to business, and that's kind of the way I think of the craps as a business and not a fun thing. But I enjoy.
Right.
But I enjoy doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta have fun doing it, but you have to be serious when you're at the table, and you gotta practice like you want to play. Like you said, you don't prepare for war while you're in it. You do it before, so when you get there, you know what to expect. That's why when I throw dice, I spend my time and I throw from anywhere and everywhere on the table. It's just one of those things, So I really wanted to just thank you. Midnight Train 66, your name is Ted. If you want to talk about the Craps Nation chat, I know I'm in it, but I don't really participate too much in it because it's kind of like a lot of you guys that are doing a lot of the live streaming. If you want to talk about that Sunday live stream, which I know we started way back when Mr. Coffee and CP99. I think I'm really one of the only ones that are even left that started that whole live streaming with multiple tables over Skype. That's where we started a long time ago. So now it's turned into this. What is there, 50-some people doing it now?
We have 55 people in the chat room right now, which is under Skype. It's Craps chat with an exclamation mark at the end and everything. We're on Skype, but there's 55 of us. And then George of CY, he'll get us together and he'll ask who would like to play. Somebody who has Skype capabilities, has either a table or a rig or a practice rig. When I first started off, I used an old dog bed that I had, took off one side, put felt in there and stuff, and was playing off of a piece of paper and stuff like that.
I remember those videos that
you
sent me. Yeah, that was back a while. That was a while back.
That was about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yep, that's probably, yep.
And then I found this table on Marketplace on Facebook. Somebody up in New York was giving it away. He only charged me $75 for the chips, but that was it. So I drove clear up from Virginia all the way up to New York and then back with the table. But there are people on there from all over the world. We got people from Australia. We got people from Canada, Europe. Got them all over now and stuff like that. This Skype channel is open 24/7.
Right.
There's people on there talking about craps all the time, and everybody's welcome. Doesn't matter what level you're at. We try to build you up to be a better person. Look at different ways of looking at layouts. Again, it's ultimately your decision to lay out what best you want to do, but it's your decision on what you want to. We try to give you opportunities to see things different ways.
Right.
and at the same time, we're learning too, not only from other people in the room, but from you that may be brand new, and some people will bring in some good ideas.
Right. Yeah, it's just great because it's like Craps Nation is like really turning into the vision in which we started it out to be, and it's really blooming. When I did the 2019, 2020 was, it was just the ones that were just coming in and had rigs, and we were just trying to like find opportunities to play. And now it's just really blossoming and taking off, and hopefully by September, and if we can get there to Casino Quest, hopefully, Vegas will be big enough to hold all of us. So
I hope so. I have a room reservation there already, but
yeah, me too.
That's questionable as far as if we actually do have it there, if I'm going to be able to go there, because again, my priority is in January for the military. But I'm definitely I got the room. I might try to sneak in. We'll see, but
and I appreciate it. And once again, Midnight Train 66. I'll have the link to your channel in the description.
Thank you.
I just want to say thanks, my friend, and we'll catch up on the other side. Thanks for all the information about the Craps thing on Skype, so you guys can take a look at that. Just go on to Skype. It's Craps Chat ! You can find it. Who's the moderator on that still? Is that Dave Carlin or is it George, or who's doing that? Who's the moderator now?
There's really no moderator. I mean, we have a leadership type system there, but there's really no leadership. It's basically you got people that have leadership skills and leadership abilities that are taking control of areas where they can. So
and there's also of course there's Craps Nation YouTube channel where there's videos on there where anybody can take a video and upload their video into the link. That was the whole point of that. I'm still trying to work on giving Dave Carlin from Same Bet or George from CY administrative rights to that channel where people can submit videos to them to upload it. Haven't quite figured out how to do that yet, but we're working on it. So we got, obviously there's a Craps Nation Facebook channel. It's everywhere. So we're doing our thing. I appreciate it, man, and we'll cut it off here. And I hope to see you soon.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Look forward to seeing you all.
Until later, you guys know what to do. Cross out.